elevating the outdoor living. Welcome to another episode of Get VizX TV. I have to say, y'all, I'm excited today. This is like the 5th day in a row of the daily vlog commitment. I have to say it's been tough. It's a lot of work. My wife thinks I'm crazy. The kids are like, Dad, where are you at? But I'm slowly getting into this routine and this rhythm on trying to figure out and how to maintain and manage it and things like that. Hey, if you have not hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button now. There's a lot to learn. Even if you're not into landscaping, you can learn things about life, learn things about cycling, learn things about other things as we go, because I have to come up with great topics and ideas on a daily basis. So it's not always going to be about landscaping. You know, talking to different homeowners and clients and hearing what they have to say about their outdoor living space and things like that, it makes you realize why the outdoor living space is still sort of behind compared to the whole industries of home improvements. A lot of people do not look at their outdoor space. I mean, you can go from house to house, and pretty much one house out of 9 actually has a decent landscape, flowering, and things like that, unless you're in more of the higher end neighborhoods. But yet, if you go into the house, it has nice furniture, nice painting, and stuff like that. And I have to say, a lot of it must start from the beginning, the questions. So today I'm going to give you guys a series of tips and questions to ask your landscaper and for your landscaper to ask you during the interview. Hey, tip number 1 on getting your outdoor living space: don't just call a contractor and plop a big slab down on the backyard, like a big square rectangle or the famous paver patio, big circle, small circle. Don't do that. First, figure out the question you want to ask yourself, and if you're a contractor, the question you want to ask the homeowner is, how are they going to use the space? Figure out how many people are in the house, figure out how many events they have, figure those things out, and you can figure out and determine a size. Instead of having like this big huge slab that covers up the whole back of the house, you could have a smaller space and put some plantings and maybe a water feature. The next outdoor living tip is figuring out the elements, the outdoor elements. You want to figure out where the sun is going. You want to figure out where the wind is blowing, because you don't want to grill by the area where it blows smoke in your face. You also don't want to be burning up all night long. So you want to know if you need a pergola or not. I was also at some friend's house this weekend where they had to keep moving the furniture kind of in a circle because the sun was there. Now, granted, the deck was already built when they bought the house, but if they would have known, they would have been able to build a structure, or pergola, or some screenings and add that to the design so they don't burn up and they can sit out there comfortable and stay in the same spot all day. Hey, last but not least, figure out how the project can be phased. A lot of times, the 98% of homeowners who do not call a landscape designer, they're always afraid of the price of the design or what the project is going to cost. But what happens is it actually saves them money in the long run, because now they can piece out different areas. So the first area is, instead of having the big square rectangle or just a big nothing slab in the middle of the ground, they can have a nice area that's installed first. And if that's all they do, maybe a set of steps and the paver or concrete, then you stop. And then next year, year after next, you kind of add your plants, you add your pergola. The next year after that, you add the lighting, you add the speakers. You know, you can actually go and move and go as your budget go, instead of being afraid of it and throw just this basic thing in the backyard. Joe came in from San Francisco. Richmond. Okay, All Access Construction. I'll tell you a quick story about Joe. Okay, if you guys love my vlogs, or if you're tired of my vlogs, or if you love the videos, you're tired of the videos, it's Joe's fault. I met him about, say about a year ago, I think, was on Instagram, and we met up in San Francisco when I was out there, and Joe said, well, let me show you a trick. Let me show you how to market your business and get you to the top, because Joe's business is at the top. He handles all the designs that we sent out to San Francisco. Is Joe's company that installs all those projects. He came in to kick it. Actually, he's only here for a couple hours, just on a layover. You want to pop some out to the he not too much of talking, but he more of a video guy. Like I said, he taught me pretty much all the video stuff on how to do it and what I'm doing. I just want to give a mass shout out, All Access Construction. Make sure you check him out if you're in the San Francisco area.